name is Shequana Hughes, and I am the CEO and System Strategist of the SAVA Group. The SAVA Group is a productivity and efficiency firm that works with mompreneurs, mom bosses who are trying to juggle it all, or trying to do all of the things and be all of the things into their business. So we help mompreneurs go from juggling it all to mastering it all. How did I get into this industry? Well, I have an administrative background of 20 plus years. I started when I was really, really young. I went to a trade school for secretarial work, administrative assisting, and did work in that field until I became a stay-at-home mom, maybe about 15 years ago or so. So I was in the administrative field for a long time. Then I decided to become a stay-at-home mom. While being a stay-at-home mom, my mother, who owned a business at the time, needed some help with some administrative tasks. She wasn't very tech savvy, wasn't really familiar with social media. So she enlisted me for my help because she didn't think I had anything to do because I was a stay-at-home mom. And so she asked me for my help. And while helping her, I thought to myself, someone else will probably pay me to do this. And so I started to do my research on Google and YouTube University. And what I found is that there was actually a virtual assistant. So I got started with this business back in 2015, before I found out I was pregnant with twins, and have transitioned from virtual assisting and providing administrative support to actually working with businesses with their systems and their strategy and implementation of those systems and strategy into software. And that's where my business is today. So I felt like that business owners needed more help in that area. And that's actually where they needed to start before they started to delegate and outsource and hire someone and bring someone else on board. And so focusing on that has given me an opportunity to provide business owners, particularly female business owners, women, with the framework so that they can easily outsource and easily bring someone into their business, because we do all need it, and that kind of thing. So that's how I got my start. What I love most about what I do is, for one, I love and have a passion for planning. I have a passion for seeing the bigger picture and breaking it down into small pieces. I've always been that way, honestly. And it's funny that I ended up in this profession, but I love doing those things. But more importantly, I love working with women, helping them to achieve what it is that work-life balance that everyone is trying to achieve right now, and for them to be able to spend more time with their children, for them to be able to drive their company's revenue if they choose to go that route and what they want to do. Just being able to offer people that relief, that support has been very rewarding for me. Something that I have had to overcome in my business, I would have to say procrastination has been a big one for myself and a lot of people that we work with. And the way that I have overcome that is by, again, looking at that bigger picture. I am a dreamer, I look very far ahead, but breaking that big picture down into little bite-sized pieces, knowing what I am supposed to be doing at any particular time or on any given day, it helps me a lot not to procrastinate, because a lot of the times when we procrastinate, it is because we have this long list of things to do and we don't want to do it. So you want to break that down into little tiny pieces and then work from there. Okay, I'm going to complete these 3 to 5, 8 things today, and then tackle the next. So, same thing. So that has helped me a lot. And not become overwhelmed in my business. Something that I wish I had known 5 years ago, I'll give 2 things. It says some things, so it's one thing, but I may give 2 things. But I'll say that one thing that I wish I would have known 5 years ago was to build community around my business. If you have community, you will never go broke. If you have people rallying around you and what it is that you do, and there are some amazing ways to do that today, through Facebook groups and networking, and just building your own space for your business or whatever it is that you're doing, your organization, or anything like that. So building that community, and then getting familiar. I wouldn't say becoming an expert, because if that's not your area of genius, you shouldn't. But know marketing, how to market and sell your business. I would say that's something I wish I would have known 5 years ago. The advice that I would give to someone looking to get into my field is to educate yourself. Okay. When I first started out doing the system strategy and implementation, I knew some. I did know more than others because of the industry that I was in, because how long I had been in that industry and working with people in different softwares. But for me to take it to the level that it is now, I did not know enough. And I did not know that I didn't know enough. And YouTube and Google will only get you so far. So I would say definitely invest in educating yourself, reading books, and really honing in on systems, how to implement strategy into your business, and learning different ways to do that. Because you can become very rigid in how you're doing things because you think that you're the expert, and you may be missing out on something that could really help yourself and can really help your clients. So definitely educate yourself. It's a cool industry to be in, by the way, but definitely educate yourself and become the expert in your field, and what it is that you do. I actually have a training that will launch next year in 2022, but in the meantime, I'm sure there are other experts out there that are doing trainings. Like I said, books out there about this industry. I have some book recommendations on books that I've read. So definitely educate yourself, become the expert in your field, and actually know what it is that you're doing. You can definitely find me on Facebook and Instagram at the SAVA Group, and that's THESAV as in Victor, A, and then the word group. So the SAVA Group. We're on Facebook and Instagram. I do live trainings all of the time on different systems, different softwares, how to implement those softwares into your business. So definitely get into that at the SAVA Group on Facebook and Instagram. I actually have started a Facebook group that I will be launching over within the next month, and will keep everyone updated on that Facebook group so that I can begin to build community around my business. We talked about that before. And then I have a gift for you. There is a webinar on leveraging systems for sustainability in your business. So if you want to have a sustainable business that's around for years and years to come, or one that you can sell to someone else, then you want to make sure you're leveraging the systems that you need in your business to be able to have a sustainable business and to be able to do that. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys watching this, and I look forward to connecting with all the women of the group in the Austin Women's Group. So bye, I'm signing off.